As a kid, I loved sleeping in, like as late as I could. But pretty much every day, 8-year-old me would jump out of bed at 6 a.m. Not because I was super disciplined and on self-improvement, but because it would give me more time to clown kids in Minecraft Bed Wars before I went to school. But that was quite a long time ago now. I'm 14, and about 2 years ago I quit video games. Until the other day, I had not touched the Switch that I used to play for hours on. It's just gathering dust behind my monitors. And the other day, I turned it on for the first time in years. I went back to all my old worlds and even played some multiplayer. But damn, the nostalgia was just unreal. Going back to my first ever Minecraft house and seeing my first Minecraft dog literally brought like tears to my eyes. But that's the number one reason no one ever wants to give up video games: nostalgia. And it's the same reason that the song playing in the background is enough to make a grown man cry. They're not crying because of all the time they've spent and wasted, or because they just love the game so much. They're crying because of nostalgia. It's because the game is tied to their childhood, just like it was to mine. And when something is tied to your childhood, it's tied to your soul. If you ever clicked on one of those like Minecraft nostalgia videos, there's always somebody in the comments saying, and probably like the most liked comment too, of the worst part about nostalgia is that you're never going back. And yeah, it's just a copy and pasted quote on like every nostalgia video, but it has truth. That is the worst part about nostalgia. But also to me, once you've truly realized you're never going back, that's why you should stop. It's sad, I know, but continuing to try and remake the memories that you had is pointless. I've played thousands of hours of Minecraft. I could trash people in PvP. I was good-ish at building, and I could beat the game in a fair amount of time, like less than an hour. I loved every aspect of the game. The endless, like, break, pop, break, pop, could keep me entertained for hours on end. I would stay up late at night just listening to music and completing massive projects in my single-player worlds. But when I think back on all the hours I spent, I can only remember a few core memories. If you really think about how many memories you can truly, like, completely remember from your gaming career, I bet that it's less than 7. For me, it's around 5. Obviously, I can't forget my first time ever finding diamonds and funny moments playing with my sister.
Okay, we got sorta good on the spawn. Few houses complete. And we'll see you in the next episode.
But for thousands of hours, millions of blocks broken and traveled, I can only remember about 5 memories vividly, and they're all from my childhood, not from the later years of my gaming, like, life. And that to me is why I needed to give up the game. It was a means to an end, to try and escape the harsh reality that I was never going back. But once you can learn to accept that, that's when you'll accept that you need to leave it behind. I will always be nostalgic for that game, and I will always be in debt to the childhood that it gave me. But when it starts to steal your adulthood from you, that's when it's time to quit. So, make it happen.
Okay, so in that time lapse, or whatever you want to call it, we got this. It doesn't look like much, but. And this is spawn, and been torn apart by creepers. Now, you can go up. Yeah. He's in water. Okay. Well, we got another portal here. The trees are all Kratos.